For too long, people have thought of leadership as something that has to do with power and domination. I think we're living in an age when this paradigm has to be completely altered. And we are now looking at leadership from the perspective of service. Today's leaders, to be effective, have to be servant leaders, people who are driven by a desire to serve the people, the customers, stakeholders of all kinds. And that requires a completely different set of skills from what leaders may have had in the past. So when we talk about leadership in today's age and day, we're talking about leaders who are, number one, deeply committed to service. Number two, they understand that they don't bring the competencies that might be required to deliver what their customers or their stakeholders want all by themselves. So they are in a position to enlist the support of a large number of diverse people who bring competencies and capabilities that are required to deliver the kind of service that's expected. Number three, they also have a very, very clear and precise vision of what outstanding service looks like. And that vision is then articulated and shared with their teams to enable them to be able to deliver the kind of levels of support that the people they're serving require. So I think when we talk about leadership in this day and age, it really, really is different from the use of power and influence and dominance that has traditionally determined the paradigm of leadership for almost a couple of centuries. Now, why do I say that this format is going to be the new paradigm? Because in a world that's complex, in a world where we know that any kind of pressure or the abuse of power or the excessive use of influence can have repercussions, in this kind of a setting, you need to get people to willfully commit to what you're trying to get done for your customers. It's not as if you can actually push people or motivate them by extraneous means. There has to be an inner drive that really takes people to the levels that you're seeking to achieve. So, in a nutshell, the new paradigm of leadership is being a servant leader, where you're driven by a deep and abiding commitment to serve the people you're willing to serve, and rather than using power and influence and dominance to get things done, you use your vision and your powers of enlisting others to create a great team that can reach the expected goals.